The first time I noticed my apartment number had changed, I just thought I was exhausted. But last night, when I stepped off the elevator onto a floor that wasn't supposed to exist, something inside me twisted. My building, like so many others, skips the 13th floor. It goes from 12 to 14 on the panel, a superstition I never thought twice about. But as the door slid open, a brass plaque read 13, and a cold, humming silence greeted me. I hesitated, but curiosity pulled me out into the corridor, where the lights flickered just enough to blur the numbers on the doors. As I walked down the hallway, the carpet felt damp beneath my shoes, and the wallpaper seemed to pulse with a faint heartbeat. I found my door, or at least, where it should have been, but the number was wrong, 1327 instead of 1427. My key still slid into the lock. Inside, everything looked the same except for a photo on the wall I'd never seen before, me, standing with neighbors I didn't recognize, all of us smiling stiffly. My phone had no signal, and when I tried to call for help, the voices on the other end echoed back my own words, slightly delayed. I spent the night trying to convince myself it was a prank, maybe a weird dream. But this morning, when I left for work, my door number had changed again. Now 1127. Each time I return, it's different. My neighbors avoid my eyes, their faces shifting subtly, as if not quite finished being formed. The elevator growls when I press the lobby button, taking me up and down to floors I don't remember, each with hallways that seem to stretch a little longer than before. I haven't seen the real outside in days. If I look out my window, the city skyline is warped, buildings leaning at impossible angles, shadows writhing along the glass. I'm leaving this message in every stairwell, every mailbox I can find. If you live here, if you see your apartment number change, don't step off the elevator when it stops on the wrong floor. I think I'm being rewritten, piece by piece, and soon, there won't be anything left of me to come home at all.